Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be doing a project in focus video on a farm subdivision by Abrown located in Dahilayan, Bukidnon, Mountain Pines Farm Subdivision. Mountain Pines Farm Subdivision is a subdivision spread out on 275 hectares of green hills and pine forests located on one side of Mount Kitanglad in Dahilayan, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. It is developed by Abrown, the same developer of Xavier Estates in CDO. It is only about an hour and 30 minutes drive from Cagayan de Oro, and it is currently composed of two phases. So phase 1 is already sold out and has already been turned over. Phase 2 development is currently ongoing, and Abrown has launched new lots in the second phase. So phase 2 has two areas. First phase 2 is already sold out, while these lots are part of Mountain Pines phase 2 expansion. Here at Mountain Pines Farm phase 2 expansion, each lot is at least 1,000 square meters. For phase 1 and 2, it was at 700 square meters. So it's ideal for country house with a big garden. The soil here is good for planting strawberries, lettuce, and it's the perfect weekend getaway from the city. It's the perfect place to build that vacation home that you've always been dreaming about. Dahilayan is nestled at the foot of Mount Kitanglad. It's 4,700 feet above sea level. It has a cold climate, usually rains in the afternoons and covered by fog in the late afternoons and early mornings. So you can bring your entire family here, enjoy the fresh, cool air, and also the rides and amenities of Dahilayan Forest Park Resort, which is only a 10-minute drive from Mountain Pines. So it's really the ideal family weekend getaway. You can also do camping trips here. You can host weddings here. Now, what is a farm subdivision? A farm subdivision are subdivided parcels of land within an agricultural zone district with a minimum lot cut of 1,000 square meters. So the main difference between a farm subdivision and a residential subdivision is the zoning, and they also have a different set of restrictions. For instance, minimum cut for residential subdivisions can be as small as 40 square meters, but for farm subdivisions, the minimum cut is 1,000 square meters. And only a maximum of 25% of the total area of each lot can be used for housing, while the rest of the area needs to be used for agri activities. So it literally is a farm subdivision since you have to farm on your land. Also, according to Mountain Pines Deed of Restrictions, you can only construct one private farm house per lot, although accessory quarters such as house help, garage, and farm related structures can be built as long as you follow the building requirements. So it will be a very low density subdivision. Cost for farmhouse construction should not be lower than 750,000 pesos. So it's the minimum. 750K is the minimum construction cost. The setback is 5 meters from the road and 2 meters from the adjacent lots, while maximum height of the farmhouses is 9 meters. So if your lot is sloping, the basis will be from the highest points of your property. When it comes to designing your vacation home, you will need to submit your design for approval to the Abrown Engineering Department. Of course, you have the freedom to design your own vacation home or farmhouse that will fit with your lifestyle as long as the design is harmonious with the surrounding landscape. Roofing should be in earth tones like dark shades of brown, green, or gray. No neon-colored roofing is allowed as it will stick out like a sore thumb. So you may also need to fence off your property to clearly outline the boundaries. Only picket fence and hedges up to 1.5 meters in height are allowed. So strictly no solid blocks for the fence. Once your design has been approved by Abrown, you will also need to give a guarantee deposit or a construction bond of 50,000 pesos or 2.5% of the construction cost, whichever is higher. This will be refunded after the completion of the house, provided that there are no violations based off on the deed of restrictions. In the event that there are any violations, then the bond will be forfeited. With regards to this other 75% of your property, you can decide to plant trees, crops, flowers, and vegetables on your lot. Livestock and horses are also allowed as long as they have a designated area. So a maximum of 3 heads of livestock or horses is allowed on each property. Of course, you will also need to comply with all the sanitation and safety measures before you can bring them in. Pigs and poultry are not allowed. 10% of your lot may also be converted into fish ponds or used for aquaculture. As for the amenities, Mountain Pines Farm has a clubhouse which homeowners can use for events. So check out the view of this place. Here are some drone shots of phase 2. It's so refreshing, full of trees and mountains. It will make you want to move here or at least have a farmhouse in this area. And if you're feeling adventurous, then you can go to Dahilayan Forest Park, which is just nearby, to try out their different rides or enjoy their food and other amenities. Now let's go to the lots available. So Mountain Pines has 3 lots available. We have Forest Ridge lots, Ranch Estates lots, and Hacienda lots, each with a minimum cut of 1,000 square meters. So it's pretty massive, right? Especially when you compare it with typical residential lots in the city. There are at 100 or 120 square meters only, at 20,000 per square pa. But 1,000 square is huge. Imagine what you can do on this lot. So as you can see on the map, the lots are color-coded according to type. Forest Ridge lots are the pink ones, Ranch Estates lots are the green ones, and Hacienda lots are the yellow ones. Most Hacienda lots are above 1,000 square meters, and they are through lots, meaning you have 2 frontages. So one in front and one on the back of your property. So this way, better privacy and better airflow. Ranch Estates lots naman also have good airflow because there are no properties at the back. At the back is already the river and forest area. But unlike Hacienda lots, it has one frontage, which is the one in front. So for the Forest Ridge lots, may promo price sila ngayon. So it's at 7,000 per square. Regular price is at 9,000 per square. While Ranch Estates lots, promo price is at 6K per square. Regular pricing is at 8K per square. Hacienda lots, promo price are at 8K per square. Regular price is at 10K per square. So lots in Mountain Pines have really gone up since they launched their first phase. Phase 1 lots were only at 1,000 to 2,000 per square meter. Then they launched the first parts of phase 2, 4,000 per square meter. Now, the extension of phase 2, a new location, it's already between 6K to 7K per square meter. So just look at that. Land just always goes up, and this will continue to appreciate the more the area gets developed. Now let's go to the sample computation. So we have Lot 1, 1,000 square meters at 6K per square. Miscellaneous fees at 7.5%, that's 450K. So total is 6.45. Reservation fee is 100,000 pesos. Down payment 20% is 64,583 for 24 months, while the balance is at 80%, 4.8 million plus 16% interest. So that's at 95,000 per month for 84 months. So the balance of 4.8 is payable to Abrown via in-house financing because the real estate category of this property is agricultural and not residential, so it cannot be financed via home loan. That's why the option Abrown has provided is through in-house financing at 16% interest per year. In-house financing usually has higher interest rates compared to home loans. It's actually double the rate of home loans. But there is a way that you can save on this interest. For example, my client who got a lot in Mountain Pines Phase 2 paid for 24 months equity. After she was fully paid on the equity, she got a loan from the bank to pay off the balance in cash, so she wouldn't have to go with in-house financing. Since she is a businesswoman, she already has an existing credit line with the bank that she can take out at any time. So this is what she used to fully pay for the balance. This way, she could enjoy lower interest rates and pay for the balance in cash, and she was able to ask for a little additional discount pa. So the reservation fee is non-refundable but deductible from the total contract price. Prices are also subject to change without prior notice. All checks should be made payable to Abrown Company Inc. If you have any questions about this project or would like to proceed with the reservation process, then just contact me. My email and phone numbers are in the description box below. If you would like to be updated of the latest pre-selling condos in Vismin and latest real estate how-tos, then send me an email so I can add you to my mailing list.